Hey, welcome back. It's time to rob this house. To rob blind.
With the
We're gonna start with this ink bottle. That's worth 3 gold. It's up in this little shed for some reason. That's in the rafters.
So for those of you who didn't watch up till this point, for some reason, because I know there's a couple of you out there, yeah, this house has a creepy rapist soldier in here.
You think he's a rapist?
He
doesn't. We'll let him find out because we haven't gotten this guy yet. But I'm gonna steal everything in this room. I gotta find this guy. Oh, perfect. He's right there. So while he's right there, these are the
How is he not noticing the fact that you are opening that?
The most dangerous thing to steal in this room is these, because if he sees that chest open, shit hits the fan.
I wonder if I should check on his wife.
And that's why she thinks he's a rapist. I wonder if I should go check on his wife.
That's just wrong.
Creepy.
How many ways you think about it. Violation of bro code, man.
He almost saw me. Keyword is almost. Yeah, just follow. The trick is not to steal everything at once unless you practice a lot like me. Just kind of keep up pace with that guy.
I'd welcome some more coffee.
And by about 2 or 3 loops, you'll have stolen everything.
Including this guy's wallet.
Yep, I'm just gonna pop that wallet right in my pocket and then check that ass out. Okay. Here we go. Here's the crown jewel that the guards outside are just worshipping over. And you think they notice this thing just go missing all of a sudden, but no.
Of course not. Now why would they do that?
There she is.
Right.
Ooh, pretty.
Yep.
Thanks, but pretty.
Pretty. Alright, and everything left is over there. I'm gonna start with cash register. The cash register. I wonder what's inside the cash register.
Well, couldn't be cash at all.
No, it can't be. That'd be too easy. And then this last little bit of stuff. And Garrett is loaded. He's a player now. And that door was already open, so I'm not gonna mess with it.
That soldier dude still creeps me out.
Yeah, well, we don't need to stare at him anymore.
Creeps.
He's gonna come check on you, Lena. See how you're doing.
I will pour coffee on your head, Trey.
Don't give her nightmares.
Now, the scary thing is he's a cop and you're a thief, so imagine what would happen if he arrested you.
I will kill you.
Okay, this is probably the hardest thing, in my opinion, to steal, because you gotta take your time, and some people are impatient, and if you mess up, that guard's gonna wake up behind you. And
Creepy ass guard fell asleep?
the one that's behind me. Yeah. You didn't notice there's a guard sleeping in the chair, which I'm gonna deal with him in a minute.
You're gonna steal a Robin blind.
Yeah, I'm gonna rob the safe first, and then it's time to deal with the guard.
We'll just call him Catman.
Who?
Okay, Adam West. Alright.
Since when
Even
did
more
you get
gold
into,
coins.
Now, what do we have here?
This bracelet belonged to Lady Urania, or however you pronounce that, whose husband took a faint.
Uriana?
Yeah, whose husband took a faint and was trampled by his prize stallion.
Probably deserved it.
Alright, okay, put that away. It took me a little while to figure out that when he's looking at loot, if you want him to put it away, you just press circle. Okay, buddy. I'm coming in behind. little back massage there. What's going on? Oh yeah. He enjoyed that a little too much. Wait till he falls asleep.
True.
Oh, yeah.
I need to self-entertain.
Obvious. And your self-entertainment is kind of creepy. Almost as creepy as the guy downstairs
Alright.
in the one room.
If you don't want to knock this guy out, this room's actually kind of hard. He spends most of his time staring at this desk on the left and very little time over at this desk over here. And most of the goodies are over here. You can grab that ladder without him catching you.
Yay!
Cousin 7. I half expect this to join the piles of unsent letters slowing in the rain uptown. Let us pray that it does not. For I have dedicated proposition for which we could both benefit. Benefit richly. Cousin 7, now Cousin 3. My usual clientele, the middling class, have little taste and less money, so I ventured my services downriver to a Madame Zhao Zhao. A South Quarter madam, half payment up front. Of course there's danger, but the thrill has driven me to fashion quite the piece, cousin. One deserving of a noble home and a noble's purse. And cousin number 9. So for the madam, I have made a gilded copy set with the very finest glass befitting a whoremonger. The real money is in the original piece. I'll keep close in my workshop till you find a buyer outside this reeking city. The madam and her pet jackknives will never know. L.
Bullshit.
L, since when did you become a criminal?
Yeah.
I thought your mission was to catch light.
Well, gotta have a change sometime.
Oh, now I know what happened to him after he died. He came to this world and turned into a criminal. No, this is an opportunist move, but you have to turn that off, or it's
Bye-bye time.
not bye-bye time, but it's a lot harder.
I had to use the bathroom, but I didn't realize anyone was in there. I had pretty waiting on me.
Alright, he's gonna turn around any second. I'm gonna steal the rest of the loot here. And there's no loot in there. Oh well.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh well, we can just finish robbing the basement here.
There we go.
Now, the combination
This thing is
we
like
actually looked.
738.
The combination was in the document I just read. Because
739.
yeah.
An original and a copy. A nice.
Look at his long fingers.
It's the best for picking pockets.
Ooh.
Well,
One day he's gonna pick a pocket and he's not gonna find no money in there. He's gonna find a rocket.
really.
Wow. You just had to go there.
And there's the real one,
Of course he did.
which looks exactly the same as the other one in game, but it's actually has jewels on it.
What does she need? a
And
jewel
Garrett's gonna
for?
use it to go to the ball.
What?
They just said that. You read the text.
What ball?
The one he's gonna use to pick up all the ladies.
Uh,
He's Garrett Hood.
I don't have a comment.
Stealing all the ladies' hearts
I'm stealing all his money.
while stealing from
Checking this
everybody.
guy out. What you got here? Uh-oh. He's got his hand on his pants. Okay, gotta watch out for this bird.
Stupid bird.
By the way, if you're watching this as actual guide, if that bird freaks out, it counts as getting caught, and you lose your remain undetected challenge.
Whoops.
So, don't do that.
Don't freak the bird out.
Don't freak the bird out. Don't freak the bird out. Don't freak the bird out.
Be
now.
creepy.
Who watches the watch hounds? Why, the Baron City Watch, of course. That was retarded.
Right.
After the recent livestock culls, due to the suspicious citywide sickness, some may have feared the furry members of the Watch.
Bet your
Feared
$10 it
for.
was that creepy
However,
thing.
a troll man, Hollingsworth, has come up with an ingenious solution. We put the dogs in cages, he said yesterday.
What?
Stops people from thinking they're just waiting around to be supper. Residents can surely take heart in knowing that the city's most dedicated guardians are indeed safe from accidental harm. Such a decision truly represents an answer to the weakness of man.
Sounds like George Claude
So-
Frodo. That does sound like Frodo,
So-
don't it?
The newspaper and this guard all really think that everyone's looking at the dogs like they're food.
I don't know.
I guess. Well, this is in older times. Maybe the people did look at dogs as food, and some countries still do.
Yeah.
Oh well. I'm gonna steal a gold cup.
It's
Someone
backup
feeding a dog.
food. Yeah, not
I
that.
could. It'd have to be an animal you never got attached to.
That's true.
But keep in mind, we do that with our animals all the time.
Cows, pigs, sheep, chicken, pheasant, deer.
You can still eat horses in England.
Ugh, I don't think I could eat a horse.
Just every place that you go if a place serves horse, they have to have a horse's bust outside their restaurant, letting people know that they sell horse meat.
That's an interesting way to do it.
I heard it's supposed to be really good for you. It's really lean.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of that an old fairy tale that I used to read. The princess's favorite horse got its head chopped off because the horse could talk, and the girl who stole the princess's place and made the princess into a servant didn't want the horse telling all of her secrets, so she had his head cut off.
Did I get everything? I'm gonna be pissed off if I didn't. I did. Okay. I found all 60 loot, so yay, you guys now know where all the loot is.
Yay!
Awesome.
The streets rang with the cries of the Watch, ever vigilant against the ongoing plight of the gloom.
Black Death.
The great gates closed, the curfew was called, and nary was a dutiful citizen seen in the street. Captain of the Watch, Orsley
figured out a
Durham,
dutiful
called it the
citizen.
most successful quarantine measure to date. My question is, how many quarantine measures have you ever taken?
Probably none.
Probably why I was the most successful.
And it's a good thing you're not a dutiful citizen.
This lockdown is for the safety of our valued citizens, he said, overseeing the closure of Trader's Gate this evening. And we have the Baron to thank for everything. He added before returning to Dayport, what a truly modest hero of the city.
How much you want to bet he's not modest?
By the way, if anyone did notice and you want to complain about it, when we were recording episode 1 for the prologue, yes, there is a little bit of a moment in there where the audio changes and the money looks a little off for the rest of the episode. I did miss like 4 pieces of loot, and then you worked editing magic to unmiss those. So, and people could use that as a...
Really crappy editing magic, apparently.
Well, there's nothing I can do about the fact the rest of the mission's going to show less money than what should actually came out. But
That's true.
I did a pretty decent job, other than the audio being a little off and making it look like it was part of the video.
Don't forget the war.
Ooh.
But I want these, I want to be able to make this video series a series that not only entertains, but it does show people how to do just about everything they're going to need to know how to do. Aside from all 3 thieving challenges on every mission.
That would
But
be
usually, the opportunist and the vigilante ones are easier to do.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Captain's orders. He said go stand under the window of that woman on Beach Market. Her with the face that the rakers would throw back.
bit of a smart ass response here, though.
Bastards. Assholes.
She tells them all to fucking die.
She's off the
Good.
She goes to get the piss pot.
Yeah, I do want to move too.
I'd be wanting to throw a piss pot at them too.
They cry about mom.
Yes, I did pull that off just now.
We locked the gates, you fog skull.
And that is how you also pickpocket all the guards in this last section.
Yay!
It took me a little, actually, it took me a couple tries before I realized I could just climb over the box and steal loot from that one guard right at the beginning.
Is the groom there yet?
And the other guard straight up will not see
River
me.
drains were clogged with the drowned.
Blind dumbasses.
Yep. Retards.
Blind retards.
Oh,
It's gorgeous.
there's the clock tower.
I
We're
wanna
gonna go
live
visit the
there.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
He lives.
Next time.
He doesn't live in a clock tower.
He lives in the clock tower part
No.
of Notre Dame.
He doesn't. He lives in the bell tower part.
Oh, A little bit more of an opportunist than when I normally do this video. Or this part of the game. Because normally the wedge is a little smaller on opportunist. But there you go. I got the ghost challenges. We're 125 gold right now. Don't worry, it stacks up. Like, later chapters you're going to get a lot. And then I lifted all the loot.
Yay.
But next time, we will continue this as we see what's in the clock tower.
Yay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.